Morning. It's day 2 of my tour. I'm in Ross-on-Wye, and today we're going to go down the Wye Valley, looking at the River Wye. I think we're going to end up down at Tintern Abbey. We're going to look at some castles, some bridges, Simon's Yacht, which I think this is a very quiet, sleepy village with a ferry, I think. Yeah, but first we're going to have a little ride through Ross-on-Wye, the town, see if we can find the church. Oh, I think I found the church. Market called. Original Tudor buildings. Let's go up this way. There it is. So this is Cairn Bridge. There's not many bridges that go over the River Wye, and after this one I think it's quite a lot of river before the next one. There's Goodrich Castle over there in the background. I just went to Cairn Bridge. Very nice. It's so hot. Take my gloves off. Put my thermal back on because I was so sticky. One of the bigger problems that I'm finding with the this Helvarson's jacket is that in extreme heat, and it's not even extreme, it's just unusually hot for the UK. You get very sticky in the pants and in the jacket. Richie Vida said that he wore long thermals, or at least a base layer, with his jackets and stuff, and I see why, because you don't get so sticky in them. So you are hot, but just don't get so sticky. So I'll put my long base layer on, and I do feel a little bit more comfortable, although a little warmer. You can always dry out, but sticky, uncomfortable, and you sort of it starts riding up on you, and it's not very nice. You can always get it to dry out with some airflow while riding. Another thing as well, so I'll put this visor down. Another thing is, when I'm using a backpack, there's not a lot of airflow because there's a vent in the back of the jacket, and it lets air in through the vents at the top, but because you've got a backpack on, those vents are covered by the straps, so you're actually not allowing the jacket to ventilate properly, hence you get hot. So the jacket is great as long as you use it in the conditions that it was designed for, which is no backpack, and possibly not extreme heat. I don't know what the heat is actually today. It's 26 degrees, so it's not you know, proper hot. It's not like in the 30s or anything, but in the sun you really do start to cook. I wish I put my thermal longs on as well, my long base layer trousers as well, but I can also see it would definitely be a toss-up between just wearing jeans or even a mesh suit and taking a rain jacket, because it's hardly rained at all here. In fact, considering we're in the border of Wales, renowned for its wet weather, we're having some good weather at the moment. Not good for me, but as a photographer and a motorcyclist, I'm a bit conflicted with weather. I prefer a cloudy day for a picture. I mean, not rain, but I'd rather it not have the sun out. It's all good. I'm not working, so it's all good fun today. Oh, gotta stop for traffic, otherwise it as well will be this afternoon. Okay, so we've left Simmons Yacht, which is over there, and we're taking the scenic route to a place called St Breville's. There's a castle there, so we'll have a look. We are generally going south towards Tintern and Chepstow. The temperature 28 degrees. It's 1 o'clock. I much prefer these more sedate rides than although I didn't like the fact I had to pack up this morning. When I was in the Lake District, I was in Kendal for 4 days, so it was so nice just to sort of spread out and not take much out every day. But today I've got to do that because we're going to Abergavenny, and then we will stay there for a couple of nights. So I will be able to leave all my stuff in the hotel tomorrow. Just take a small, just take my waist pack. Little sidecar situation going on there. Okay, so it's oh blimey, what time is it? Okay, so it's almost 2:30. Just had my lunch up at St Breville's Castle. Got my food from the pantry, very nice. Had some nice venison pate with some crackers. Got lots of food in there. Now we're going over a nice bridge to Tintern. Actually it says Chepstow, but Tintern's on the way. It's a very nice bridge, looks like an iron bridge actually. This is the River Wye. This is a bridge. Does this mean we're in Wales now? I think we might be in Wales now. This is a place called Brecon. Nice bridge. A bit swirly down there. I believe we've got to go left. God, we need to fix that, don't we? I've been over that bridge before when I went camping with my son. We stopped just up ahead here in this old station. I think it's called Tintern Station. Just doesn't really exist anymore. It's just a cafe. Have a look. There's an overflow car park here, but this is where the little train line was. There you go, that's the other side. Looks like they're having to dress a lot of these rock faces. It's not the first one I've seen where they've had to close the road a bit to sort them out. Although it's a Monday and nobody's working. St Albans now, or Sayn Uffen. Okay, so we're going northwest, back up through the Wye Valley, coming out at the sort of the Brecon Beacon side. So we're leaving the border, more into Wales now. Down here it says the Cot. Hang on, let's have a look at where we're going here. Nice woodland, very cool. Oh, good to be out in the sun. Oh wow, look at this. What road is this? Can't see what it says. I think we're going to the Cot, and we were at St Avans. I'll put it on screen. There's the Cot. there's the bike. There it is, bit of a mess. I use the rucksack this time because when I go out to the Brecons tomorrow, I want to be able to just take sort of a little bit. It's better to have it on my back than anywhere else. Lots of these little pools. The Tinturn's over to my right, and there's lots of little walks that go up to Tintern. This is a nice road, very smooth. Oh wow, this could be possibly one of the best roads. Such a smooth road. All these lovely houses with this river running along it. They've all got to have little bridges on their driveways. Which way are we going? Left? Oh, hang on. Just been here. Expect the other way round, isn't it? See it a bit better. So this is Tintern again. So it looks like a double backed sat nav got me on this road again. I'm not a big planner. I do like to know roughly where I'm going, but I kind of let the sat nav I know roughly where I'm going, but the sat nav doesn't always know my preferences, obviously, so you end up doubling up a bit, doubling back a bit, reusing the same roads, going on the more main roads, which is not great. This is the old station up here earlier. Took some pictures. There's some wooden carvings of ancient kings, like King Arthur, King Offa, and then there was Eleanor of Bordeaux, and what was the other guy? Geoffrey, something of Geoffrey. He was some sort of priest, bishop. And then there was the Queen of the River Severn, which Hathran. And another king, I can't remember. But it was all explaining the history of how England and Wales divided, and in the 6th and 7th century. This is not a history lesson. There's Brock Weir, where we've just been. Nice bridge. We're going to go up here, and then we're going to sort of bear left as opposed to coming from the right, and then we're going to start cutting across the Wye Valley. So we've almost come back to the border again. Oh, the vents on this jacket are brilliant. I can probably feel the wind. They need that vent in the back. They have to have that vent, otherwise air just doesn't go through. So this Helvarson's jacket, you can't wear a rucksack on your back if you want some airflow. an old church. It's been converted maybe. Look at that! How beautiful is that? I'm on my way to a place called the Narth, N-A-R-T-H. Just keep seeing these really pretty places. I mean, look at that. What's that called? Talad Grail. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that stuff down there. There's like more buildings down there, and it's like a river. There's probably like a little waterfall in it. Bloody hell. So it's just waiting to be snapped up, isn't it? Jesus, that house over there is like a massive open plan kitchen. God. I'm living in the wrong place. Ah, it's all like ruined. Never seen so many telephone boxes. Although it's a defibrillator on it. So interesting. Maybe that's what they're using for nowadays. Now we're going to go to Mitchell Troy, and then to Monmouth. Where's that? It's a bit weird. I think they've got the map a bit wrong. Didn't look right. Oh no, I suppose it was because I had already done a left and then a right. I was looking for a left and I'd already done one. It was a chicane. It was a bit of a long chicane. Right, so we're going to a place called Mitchell something. About 7 minutes. But we're on the... I think we might be out of the Wye Valley now, heading to Monmouth. So this is the last stretch of day 2. We've spent most of the day in the Wye Valley, and just left Monmouth and heading to Abergavenny, which will be our overnight stop for a day or so while we visit the Brecons. What's this place called? Gotta stop with those Welsh accents. So lost my sat nav momentarily. I'm sure I'll work out what I'm doing in a minute. GoPro, stop recording.